watch. This is therapy. Now, today we're going to be talking about the coronavirus. You might be thinking to yourself, we think them did cure it. We think them did come out with a vaccine for it because a long time not hear about the corona. It's still around, it's still spreading, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. This clip is a voice note. It's coming from a 87, and I send it to him ex-Kerosene on a new 87. Yes, it's like she have a new gunman in she hold, and the previous 87 isn't too happy about that. You see, it turns out I've actually done a video on the incident I'm talking about in this voice note, but I'm not going to play it for now. I'm not going to really focus on the coronavirus, on the few 87s, and how enough man dead that's a Neegle. Listen to this voice note from one of your favorite quote-unquote bad man them. Check this out.
It's a voice note you said before, but I hear a big waist man voice in our back. A long time I do this friend, I've been doing, I'm going like me to do. This is that friend. And the other bad, and the dog, you don't kill nobody, I don't live in a shop, friend. All of them have nothing, my friend. You're a bad little boy. Me pull up on your gun and I go stomp and sizzle a gun. The whole of them place, the batty boy when I ride through and drive through. Pussy. Ask them about me killing them, I'm going with down the road. Batty boy. 6 in a bum buckler, baby face, arm to you. You kill nobody, batty boy. Me gonna chat to man before me murder that. You kill nobody. Hey boy, don't play with me, never suck your mother. Hey, go and go hide the face and go bear the face. Go to the shop that live in a before jelly go give him also in the corner. Go hide, man. Style jelly, then him gone back to go to. Go, can't style me. Hey, girl, go, man. Go to the road, about yeah, that help, man. Wash fever, think. Kill it, then they go tell you who tell me. Don't stop wash fever, man, and help him ping out, man. You go pull up on you and one of them dead around them and wash and hang up, man. You go see the outcome, man. Tell him to strap up, make sure him have him gun. Be a madness. Be a man.
Jerry. If you're old enough, you get that reference. You see, Badman Life, 87 Life, Kerosene Life, come like an extremely violent episode of Jerry Springer where people actually did. You see, the man missed the Neegle so much that all him voice start to get shaky. I don't even know what go on with him voice. It's almost like him want ball. At one point, I say ball, the man a ball, but I murder him I talk about. You hear him talk about Bobby, right, much rounds in that head. This is a youth who is known as a killer. But in Kerosene, get a new gunman in Sheol and he's not too pleased. So he might make the new gunman know say, film badness a joke thing. Right. He might make the Kerosene know say, she actually downgrade. She downgrade to a lesser murderer. You see, things like this don't make sense to your favorite scholar. Because in their world, the 87s shoot because of total desperation and there is no other way out and the hunger and the separation just force them to do this. They don't know that in a bad man place, the greatest title you can have is to be a bad man. In a bad man place, bragging, say you kill people, is the equivalent of bragging, say you graduate from college in other communities. This is culture. In a bad man place, saying me a murderer is the equivalent of saying I am a doctor in other communities. This phenomenon might be extremely strange to you, especially if you're from Winnipeg, but people know me I talk about. So when I 87, right, go above and beyond for making Kerosene, and you know say he's a killer, understand he's not saying it out of disgust with himself. He wears it like a badge of honor. So much so, he uses it as a talking point as to how him Kerosene downgrade. He's not saying, remember say, me treat you with so much love and respect. Remember say, right, I am honest and trustworthy. Remember say, reliable. You must say, yo, you're a new 87? I clown that. He's not even bad like me, that's what I do. 6 in the head. Right? 4 full 87 you take. But if you left big bad man and go there little bad man. That he must say. End of the video. When him voice starts sound like he might get emotional again, and him say he might just swing by. He look like when the killer here say, the kerosene all that help man wash clothes, that part they broke him heart to pieces. That is what broke him heart, you know, because it look like she tell him say she can't wash clothes. Look like him didn't want him clothes wash and she say, or on them nook. So when him go here say she'll wash clothes for next man, on top of that next man get the Neegle eye, the acidic kerosene Neegle eye, the dog head chip. The dog want to circle the block, or spin the block, as the Yankee them would say. Carlton, save yourself, bro. Because you're going to run in now, right? After you hear the stories about what Kerry's been through. And you're going to say, you know what? This youth is a monster. Whether a dada or sci-fi or bigger crime, whoever. You're going to say, no man. She's been through too much for this youth. So, let me take her under my wing and show her some love. Here's the problem, Carlton. You hear him talk to other bad man? So what gonna stop him from come for you? Enough you lose them life, you know. Because them take up kerosene Neegle line and don't realize what them get themselves into. Because there's no guarantee that the ex now go just come kill you because he's suffering from the coronavirus. Enough man, I don't gonna make the rest because 87 years say him woman who him not give no permission to move on to a next man. You hear me just a while ago? Give permission. Yes, in a 87 mind, him have to give permission. Him have to give him blessing. So Carlton, if the man come knocking on your door, what you gonna do? Reason with him? You see, it makes sense why a quote-unquote bad man would suffer from the coronavirus more than a law-abiding youth. Because the traits what make enough youth become 87s is the same traits them what make you kill man for Neegle eye. Traits such as impulsiveness. 87s are well known for being impulsive. Right? This is why the least little thing them jump off, just a wrong steer might make them decide say them have to go step to you. Or the boy they are premise on. Right? Something happen, alright, move now. Don't bother not thinking, don't bother try, rationalize nothing, just act, kill. And the extraordinary thing about it is that enough of the kerosene them actually enjoy seeing the two man them a war with each other over the Neegle eye. It's a big ego boost. And it's not just that. The 87 knows say, if him catch Carlton, Crossroad, or Alpha Tree or Spanish Town, Linstead, see him at the bus park with him ex kerosene and him walk up to Carlton and box him up and gun butt him in front of the kerosene, the 87 knows say that actually might re-spark the attraction. Yes, Carlton, she not gonna feel sorry for you, bro. She not gonna feel sorry for you because she gonna say, then you take bad up, you take this. What kind of man this? You know bad like Ajis. Yes, even though it goes against all logic, when it comes on to a kerosene, level-headedness is not attractive. Wanting to reason out things and conflict resolution, them thing they dry up carry Neegle eye like the desert in the Middle East. She don't want you them nonsense there. When you see our ex-man with 87 this year, and you have to talk about bro, I could talk it out like men, she is disgusted. So Carlton, even though Maybelline might not know the style they may carry now, it's just not worth it, bro. You're not prepared to deal with a 87 suffering from the coronavirus and the lengths where them willing to go to. When you hear the man voice sound, when you hear or the man a brag what the type of killings the men do, 6 in a head and all kind of things. You hear him a send threat. I say well, he might circle around and do. Don't take your chances and think say, I just talk man attack. Since the beginning of time, men have been sending men to an early grave. over Neegle line. And the last thing you want is to add to that statistic. Yes, most times a bluff man a bluff, but do you really want to take your chances and end up being the one who realize that 87 more serious and him actually come wet you up because it may say you have him woman, quote unquote him woman. So this voice note show you that things can get real serious. Serious to the point where a man incriminate himself. A man willing to confess to his murders, confess to doing killings, just to send a message, just to make him ex-Kerosene and our new man know say he mean business. So I'm gonna leave this one right just for now. And me say I might do a follow up and the 87 would actually talk in the voice note. Anyway, HR Squad, you up in the cell. Yeah, I don't know, more life. Ultra Squad, stay circling. Bless.